EA released 3 new Centurions evolutions, and they're absolutely broken. Stay till the end to find out the meta picks for all 3 evolutions. Alright boys, as promised from yesterday, we've got the Centurions Evolutions video coming out. Now as per usual, I'm going to run you through all the challenges and rewards for each of these evolutions, but if you want to skip ahead, I've put all of the annotations on the scroll bar below and in the description, so if you want to skip ahead to a certain part in the video, feel free to do so as always. First one we're going to start off with is the Centurions Upgrade. This one is a bit of a weird one, but honestly, a pretty cool one. Basically, you have to put a Centurions card in this upgrade, and it boosts the stats just a little bit. As you can see, Andrich gets some pretty decent upgrades there. I'll show you all the player requirements on screen right now, so you can quickly take a look at them. Go ahead and pause if you want to read them out, but it's not really much. But yeah, pretty interesting one, and honestly, this is an evolution that really, at least to me, doesn't seem like it's going to take too long. So basically, level 1 challenges are win 4 squad battles and win 2 squad battles by at least 2 goals on minimum semi-pro, which you can honestly get all of that done in just the 4 squad battles, which is really, really solid. And for that, you're getting a +1 on every stat except pace. Already pretty solid, just boosting the stats a little bit and making them just a little bit better. And the level 2 rewards give you +1 pace, +1 shooting, +1 passing, +1 dribbling, and +1 defending. So everything except physical. And you then have to just win another 4 squad battles and win 2 of them by at least 2 goals. So 8 squad battles in total for a pretty much 2 overall boost. It's not too bad, honestly. Gives the crappier Centurions cards like an actual reason to buy them. A lot of the times EA will release these promos with some very, very mid cards and nobody will ever use them for the whole year. At least this gives people a reason to now buy them, and unfortunately it might make these cards a little more expensive. Starting off with the Centurions Sharpshooter, which is such a good free evolution. Literally gives your player a 10 overall upgrade, turns them into an absolute monster. It's so good. Let's hop into the challenges. Before we do that though, player requirements are on your screen right now if you want to pause and take a look at them. But yeah, let's get into it. Now, I like this evolution because it gives you some very, very good upgrades, but this one is going to be an extremely time-consuming evolution. So the level 1 rewards are +5 pace, +7 shooting, +8 passing, and +5 physical, which obviously is very, very good. But when you look at the level 1 challenges, it kind of deters you from doing it. You have to assist 20 goals in squad battles using your Evo player and win 20 squad battles. Guys, what the hell is this, man? Like, the issue is with these Centurions evolutions is they're very, very good, but they're gonna take forever. You have about a month to do them. At the time of me recording this, 25 days. I believe it came out a few days ago, so about a month. But yeah, this is ridiculous. Like, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this one just because of the sheer amount of squad battles you have to do. Even in the level 1 rewards, wait till you get to level 2. So the level 2 rewards are 8 dribbling, a high attacking work rate, and the finesse shot playstyle, which is very, very good. But then you have to win another 10 squad battles, which already is 30 in total to just get your player from level 1 up to level 2. This is absolutely insane. You then have to assist another 10 goals with that Evo player, which you could very likely do in those 10 squad battles. It's a lot. And the level 3 rewards make you then have to do another 10 squad battle wins and score 30 goals in those squad battles. So 40 squad battles in total to get your player from level 1 to level 3, which is a lot, plus all the other stipulations like assisting and goal and actually scoring with that player. But this gets you the Travella playstyle, a low defensive work rate, 8 shooting, and a +1 start on the weak foot. So yeah, it's a lot, but the rewards are freaking insane. If you have the time to do this, and the next evolution definitely do it, because it gives you some absolute club legends, like, without a doubt. I mean, just looking at Mavididi's card here, going up to 92 pace and 90 shooting is pretty insane for a player that was, I think, 76 rated before. So really good evolution. Let's get to the most expensive evolution released yet, and that is the Centurions box-to-box midfielder. 150k or 2,000 FC points it's gonna run you. Absolutely expensive as hell, but you get to put a 84 overall player into this Evo, which it's the highest rated card you've been able to put in an evolution so far, which is so good. And yeah, it looks pretty insane, to be honest. So the level 1 rewards are going to give you +3 shooting, +3 dribbling, +3 physical, the relentless playstyle, and a high attacking work rate. So good rewards so far. But another theme with the Centurions evolutions is very time consuming. The level 1 challenges are going to make you have to win 20 squad battles already, then have to assist 20 goals with that Evo player, but which you can do in those squad battles very easily. But this is just ridiculous, man. Like, already between this and the last evolution, what was that? What is this? 60 squad battles now? I think the last one was 40 in total. Then you have to do another 20 squad battles with this. And the worst part about the evolutions is you can only do one at a time. So it's not like you'd be able to bang these all out at the same time. Yeah, it's a lot of squad battles. I don't know if I'm going to be sitting doing that all freaking month, but I don't know. We'll have to see. The level 2 rewards are going to give you +3 pace, +3 passing, and the bruiser playstyle. But you then have to win another 10 squad battles and assist 30 freaking goals. That's a lot of assists. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Like, it's a great evolution, but again, I keep on repeat. I feel like a broken record. Very time consuming. Final rewards and challenges are going to see you getting the high defensive work rate on the player, +3 defending, and the pinged pass playstyle. And you have to win another 10 squad battles and score 10 goals. So in total, between this and the Centurions Sharpshooter is 80 freaking squad battles. I'm pretty sure. I might have screwed up the math there, but 80 squad battles to just get all of these evolutions up to the final level. That seems crazy to me. I know the squad battles have gotten a little shorter into this EAFC or whatever, but that's a lot, man. I don't know. I think EA has been a little unreasonable with the amount of time you have to sink into these evolutions, because if you want to do both of these, it's gonna literally take up your whole month of playing FC. 80 freaking squad battles. That's a lot, but oh well. If you are willing to put in the time, there are some really good rewards. Let's get into the players you should use for each evolution. I might start off with the Centurions Sharpshooter here. Now, as always, I've got fut.gg to help me out with these evolutions. Not even sponsored. I just think it's a really good source to go and look in through their Evo lab and see who's actually eligible for each evolution that gets released into EAFC. Definitely check it out below in the description. I'll have it linked at the very top if you want to go and see it for yourself. But into the Centurions Sharpshooter we go. I'm going to try and give you a bunch of different options, but at the end of each category, I'm going to save the meta picks for last. So if you want to skip right to those, go ahead, but I'm going to show you some very good fun ones that might go under the radar here, so definitely stick around. First fun one I wanted to go over here is Igor Paichal. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I'm pretty sure I did. But he's in the Eredivisie, so it might deter some people from actually using him. But he gets up to 91 pace, 84 shooting, 79 passing, 88 dribbling, and 70 physical. Brazilian as well, so actually could link up to some pretty good players. And he's 4-star, 5-star, which is actually very solid for a lot of these evolutions. 5-star weak foot is definitely going to be useful once this evolution is set and done. High-low work rates to keep him up the pitch. Yeah, this is a pretty solid one. Next, we're hopping in with Mavididi, and he was the actual example player that they used. He's very solid, as I mentioned before, in this evolution in the championship. So probably not going to be the best for chemistry. Also is eligible to be thrown into the Welcome to Evolutions before being thrown into the Centurions Sharpshooter, but we won't look at that path, as I'm sure a lot of you have actually used that already. But he goes up to 92 pace, 90 shooting, 84 dribbling. 3-star, 4-star, which isn't the best, but the stats alone make him very, very solid. Throwing a hunter on him is going to give him basically full pace and full shooting, so very solid option here if for whatever reason you have championship players in your team or just a bunch of English people. Very solid. Next up, we've got Cornets, which I think is a really, really solid option here. He goes up to 90 pace, 90 shooting, 84 dribbling, 77 physical, 78 passing, 5-star weak foot once he gets the extra +1 on that. Again, Prem player. He's going to get you some great chemistry and just some absolutely fantastic stats. Unfortunately, only a 3-star skiller, but again, very, very solid stats and in the Prem, so he's not going to hurt you on chem. Next up, I've got Bamba. A very, very solid La Liga option and a great name, if I'm honest. Gets up to 88 pace, 88 shooting, 87 dribbling, 81 passing. Very, very solid winger here. 4-star, 5-star, which is very, very good. There's not a whole lot of people on this list that actually have 5-star weak foot, even with the extra weak foot star, but another really, really good option here. Definitely use this if you've got a La Liga team, and being French is a very, very common country, can probably link into other leagues as well. Another option I've got for you in the Prem is Hwang Hee-chan, a very, very solid option here if you want to link him up to Sun maybe, because he's got that Korean link. 86 pace, 90 shooting, 85 dribbling, 78 passing, 77 physical. Another 4-star, 5-star player who can also get thrown in at striker. Very versatile player. Got some decent positions there. Very, very solid here. Another fantastic option in La Liga is Servi. 93 pace, 82 shooting, 80 passing, 88 dribbling. 4-star, 4-star. Very, very solid. Can play on the right and the left mid. And Argentina can link up to other leagues as well. Very solid card, very versatile in all of its positions that it can use. These next few options I think are going to be the meta picks for this evolution, so stay tuned. I've got some really, really solid ones here. First up is Dennis. He's actually able to go into the Welcome to Evolutions before throwing him in, but again, not going to look at that path. Goes up to 90 pace, 89 shooting, 84 dribbling, 70 passing, 74 physical. 4-star, 4-star, which is very, very solid. Can go on the left wing, striker, and center forward. Has a good amount of positions there and is a very, very good player. One thing I should mention is he is in the Turkish league right now, so do not get this card. Try and find his Forest Prem card that is still on the store sometimes. I think at the moment he's extinct, but I have a better Prem option if you're looking for something a little safer. And it's got to be Pedro Neto, man. This guy has some crazy, crazy stats on here. And I think this is the best option, the one that I'm going to use in this evolution. 89 pace, 89 shooting, 78 passing, 87 dribbling with 4-star, 5-star, and a bunch of different positions that he can go in. Striker, right wing, and left mid. Such a good freaking card here. Throw a hunter on him and he's basically got full pace and full shooting. But I've got one more for you that's definitely gonna get overlooked because of her league, and yes, it's a her, and it's Inma Gabarro. Look at these freaking stats. 91 pace, 90 shooting, 85 dribbling, 79 passing. 4-star, 4-star, can play on the right wing and the left wing. What a card this is. I mean, this is somebody you could even link up with some La Liga players if they're playing on Sevilla. She's Spanish, which is a very common country, and links up with players like Putellas, Bonmati, all those good players in Liga F. Definitely consider her if you've got those good players in your team. She's really, really good. It's going to be either her or Pedro Neto for me, though. Moving on to the Centurions Upgrade. There's literally only 4 of them available. I would not use Ryerson in this evolution. It really, at the end of the day, depends on the team you've got. If you've got a Bundesliga team, obviously go for Andrich. If you've got Dunk, go for a Prem team. And La Liga for Muniain. So yeah, it really depends on what kind of team you're building here. Just on the eye, it looks like Muniain has the best card once the evolution is done. Look, I mean, just absolutely crazy. 90 dribbling, 85 pace, 87 passing. Again, they're all different positions and are good for different reasons. But yeah, with this one, highly dependent on what league you're kind of building in your team and if you can even afford these guys. So yeah, definitely take that into consideration. Wanted to do that quickly. Let's move on to the box-to-box midfielder. Now this one had some definite standouts. Stay till the end because I have the best for last without a doubt. But I'm going to start off with some fun ones, work our way into the good ones, and end off with the meta ones. First one I've got here is Paul Pogba. I know he's got 68 pace, but this is probably the last year he's going to have 5-star skills. And honestly, the rest of his stats are pretty damn cracked. 81 shooting, 87 passing, 87 dribbling, 81 physical, 65 defending, so I'd probably just keep him at center mid and maybe not put him at CDM. But if you're looking for a 5-star skiller, go for Pogba. Very solid, and in the Serie A, gonna get you great chem. Next one I've got in here is Jean-Rickner Bellegarde. And oh my god, this is a crazy one. So he's a 75 rated gold card, but he has a potential evolution path that you could throw into his Welcome to Evolutions, then into the Trailblazer Interceptor, and then into the Centurions box-to-box midfielder, which is absolutely insane. Obviously, you don't have to throw him into the Welcome to Evolutions evolution before that. You can just throw him into this path right here. He is in the Prem, so you don't have to really worry about his chemistry. And look at his stats once all is said and done. 85 pace, 87 dribbling, 83 defending, 82 physical, 79 passing. The only thing that's kind of weak here is his shooting, but this is a pretty nasty CDM. Only 3-star, but definitely consider him, especially with that Interceptor playstyle plus. This could be very solid if you have both of these evolutions available to you still. Very fun one here, and one I had to throw in just because of the absurdity of it. Another player that can be thrown into the Trailblazer Interceptor and then into the Centurions box-to-box midfielder is Marin. He's Serie A, but has a weird team in a weird country, so it is a little odd to put him in, but 79 pace, 77 shooting, 84 passing, 85 dribbling, 82 defending, and 83 physical. Gets a ton of playstyles, the Interceptor playstyle plus, 4-star, which is a little better than the last guy. If you have a Serie A team and you haven't used either of these two evolutions, do this one. This is such a crazy evolution, and he's not going to really be that hard to use with the 4-star. So yeah, a really cool evolution path on Marin here. But let's keep moving on. I've got Crystal Dunn up next, and this is just disgusting, this one. 90 pace, 80 shooting, 86 passing, 88 dribbling, 80 defending, 84 physical. Hillet Gang can play center mid, CDM, and cam with 4-star. This is going to be an absolutely insane one if you're using a lot of women. She's American and in the American Women's League, so if you don't have any of those links in your team, don't do her. But I mean, if you're using players like Alex Morgan and other women in that league that are so good, oh my god, use her. You get a Hullet Gang player in your team that can play anywhere in the center, cam, CDM, and center mid. So good. This is a freaking insane card. These last three I'm about to show you, I think, are the meta picks and probably the best ones in this category. Stay till the end though, because that is the one I think is the best to throw in here. First off is Tchouameni. I mean, gonna get you great chemistry, obviously being on Real Madrid and being French. 76 pace, 72 shooting, 82 passing, 81 dribbling, 84 defending, and 84 physical. Very nearly Hullet Gang with all of those stats. Just needs a little more pace. Throw Shadow on him, and he's going to do you very well. Center mid and CDM. Only 3-star, which is why I maybe have him as the weakest really good evolution in this category, but still very good if you're using a La Liga team. Next up, I've got Benasser. This is a very close second. It's this one and the next one that I think are just so freaking good in this. Gets up to 83 pace, 75 shooting, 84 passing, 89 dribbling, 82 defending, and 81 physical. I mean, this is disgusting, man. Can play CDM, center mid, and cam once again. So close to being Hullet Gang. 4-star, 3-star, so the weak foot isn't exactly where you want it to be, but does have 4-star skills. This is just disgusting, man. Really, really good. Definitely use him if you have a Serie A team. The next one, I think, is the one I'm going to use if I do this evolution, and that is Marcus freaking Llorente. I mean, just look at his stats. 92 pace, 81 shooting, 82 passing, 83 dribbling, 81 defending, 84 physical. Can obviously play a bunch of different positions: right mid, right wing, center mid, and right back. I mean, guys, it's a no-brainer to me. It's a very close second. Him and Benasser are definitely the standout players in this evolution. This is just insane to me. I mean, spending 150 coins is a lot for a player like this, but it's a Hullet Gang player that can play in so many different positions. Only 3-star skills, which is the downside of him, but that 4-star weak foot is nice. Yeah, it's some pretty crazy evolutions. It really depends on the team you have, I guess. If you have a La Liga team, definitely go for Llorente. If you have a Serie A team, definitely go for Benasser. So good though, and this is probably the coolest evolution that they've released so far. But yeah, guys, that is gonna be it from me. I hope I'm helping you make some better decisions on who to throw into each of these evolutions. I mean, that is the purpose of these videos after all. I really enjoy them, and I really enjoy putting in the research and seeing who the best players are to use in each of these. Hope you enjoyed. Hope I made you some better decisions, and peace.